Melty, they're a rough challenge to go up against. But we are getting in here. Hollywood is on the way. Map number 1, Melty on the attack, Kabina on the defense. Let us begin. Actually funny, people in chat start trolling about saying, where's TSM? It is interesting. TSM has yet to pick up an Overwatch team. A lot of big sponsors in the scene that definitely want to get in have expressed big interest in getting in, but have not found the team they want to get in, or the team that they want to sponsor. So if you're watching this and you think you have a good team, you can still sign up for these qualifiers. The NA qualifier still open for signups. EU qualifier next week, open for signups. Get in there with your team of 5 other people that go along with you, and who knows, you could be the next TSM. Either way, though, defense right now on the way out here from the side of Kabina. It's going to be Dicker here on the Symmetra. Already on the Roadhog. Godspeed on Mercy. Krollo going to be on the Pharah. Unhuman on Reinhardt. And Nesh on 76. And I actually recognize Krollo. He's been on some good teams in the past. I don't know when exactly I casted him, but he has a pretty good DPS player game. So I think he will be able to give Melty a little bit of trouble there on that Pharah. Meanwhile, though, looking at the Melty side, the side that will be on the attack first is going to be D-Gun on the Pharah, Flippy on Junkrat, Moonel. Sorry, Flippy now actually switching off. He'll be very indecisive on what he wants to pick here, but it does look like he'll be on the Winston side. Moonel on the Roadhog. Nico going to be repping the Genji. Bod on the Mercy. And Cabal will be on the Lucio. And Genji on first point Hollywood, we've seen it more and more as of late, and it's pretty good just because even though it's a little bit weaker on the first push, once you get Dragon Blade, it can be very good at getting in, and who knows here. Right now, Nico getting the backline, able to take out Nesh with ease. That is not easy to do as Genji. Let me tell you, 2 kills here for the side of Melty. And now 76 down the back. The defense is missing a lot of its defensive power. Godspeed is not going to have a resurrection up for quite a while. And we see Melty right now just imposing their will on point A, getting the picks they need to get. And this is going to be a super quick capture. The teleporter did come out really early here for the defense, but it's going to go down. Melty will pile on even harder, take out the defenders as they try to stream in. And now for Melty, this is a great opportunity for them to just take even more initiative going deeper in. Oh no, by the way, Nico does have Dragon Blade at the ready. Probably doesn't want to use it at 25 HP. But the momentum being built by Melty here, absolutely awesome. All right, so Melty right now getting right back into it. Nico has Dragon Blade at the ready. Probably going to use this to open up the defense in just a moment. The offense, of course, still back in the payload. They have 3 people on it. That is the maximum speed you can get a payload going for. As Nico right now, not really under pressure. He knows the payload won't be here for a little bit. Can wait for the team to get a little bit closer, and then he can decide to go in. But I do think the Mo is going to be approaching soon. He's waiting for his opportunity. Goes right in on this Roadhog with the rest of his team. Takes him out the A to Flippy. Soundbearer comes in here from the offense, and here they go. That's going to give Genji even more survivability. Takes out Godspeed. Slicing and dicing, looking for more. Going to get the double kill is Nico. And oh my goodness, Melty is bringing the pain right now to Team Kabina. D-Gun piling on, able to take on Human back, and the defense here, they're just chaining down, so they don't have anywhere near enough presence to actually take this out. They've gotten no kills here on this push. Everything going the way of Melty right now as they are just rolling through Hollywood at a breakneck speed.
Thanks for the
D-Gun right now going in for a little bit more, able to end the rockets. Nico gets in, able to take out on Human, and this has been looking pretty darn good for Melty. There's no other way of saying it. They've done everything they want to do and more. They have ultimates charged up for the next fight. Nico actually going to get Dragon Blade up soon as well. D-Gun holding on to the barrage. And now for this defense here coming out from the side of Kabina, it's actually kind of not good. There's a lot of ways that this will not work out in their favor. They do get 4 ults up at the very least, so maybe Ness can do a little bit to help them stabilize. They do have to be aware of the barrage coming in from D-Gun. Can't drop that at any moment. In fact, we have a double Roadhog offense now coming out from the side of Melty. They drop the Genji, 4-second Roadhog. Krollo able to take out D-Gun in the back, so with that first pick, maybe this will be the start of some stabilization coming in for the side of Kabina. Nesh right now waiting, biding his time. Letting the payload go very far up, though. They're waiting a long time to contest this, and this is dangerous because if they get full wiped here, that'll let Melty just immediately push up for the win. I'm not a fan of waiting this far back. I think they probably should have challenged a little bit far. far forward, but defense does have all 6 ults up. They are going to have an opportunity. D-Gun taking out Artie, though, early on. A big hook from Nico. 2 people already down here. Vera with the barrage. Godspeed, though, will an opportunity for a big res. Will get the big res. Crollo in the back line goes for a barrage. Takes out D-Gun before dying himself. And Nico right now just feasting off of this res. Getting all the picks he needs to get. We have attack visor coming out further back from Artie. I don't know if this is going to be enough, though. Might be too low, too late. Still, though, is able to get 2 kills. Might be on the way to getting 3 here. Artie getting a little bit of value, but the res comes in for the offense. Melty just being impressive, getting here on the point. Here comes the whole hog. Lucio getting knocked all the way back. And oh my goodness, Melty making this look easy. Just breezing through Hollywood. I'll note, though, that this is not stopwatch. There is no time bank, so all the side of Kabina has to do to even this up is simply capture 3 points themselves. So bear that in mind also as we go forward. So taking a look here at the offense and defense as they set up is going to be Melty here on the defense. They are in the red, but the colors are not changing. That's something new here in this patch. It takes a little bit to get used to. We'll see what the Melty defense has in store, if they decide to run a Symmetra or Junkrat or not, but Melty has been shying away from that, as have many teams. There was a point in time where you'd always see Symmetra and Junkrat on Hollywood defense, even a Torbjorn from time to time, but a lot of teams going away from that path. In fact, looking at the defense for Melty as they roll out, it is going to be Munel here on the Reinhardt, Flippy on 76, D-Gun on Farah, Cabal on the Roadhog, Bot on Mercy, and Nico going to be on the Reaper. Meanwhile, taking a look here at the side of the offense as they set up for Team Kabina, it's going to be Godspeed on the Mercy, on Human, on Winston, Dicker on the Lucio, Artie on Zarya, Nesh on Reaper, and Crollo again going to be repping the Farah. Crollo not getting as much done in last game as I would have expected. He did have a barrage near the end, took out 1 person, but that was about it. I've definitely seen better from him on Farah, so we'll see if they're able to channel that here on their attacking run.
Hello. Hello.
A moment to enjoy some peace and quiet.
Greetings.
So 13 seconds remaining until we go out. Sadly, no tracers in play here. A lot of people have been saying, where are the tracers? Well, we get a lot of them in King of the Hill. We don't get as much here on payload. Well, I do think she's a little bit underplayed. Defensive tracer can be pretty darn good. Regardless, the gates are open. Here comes the offense on the way out here from the side of Kabina. We'll see if they can complete this map and make things 1-1 rather than 0-1, which is what they're staring at here if they're not able to beat this Melty defense. And this is it from Melty, by the way. They do have the 76 in the back. And 76, this is one of the harder things to crack. You go right in. Crollo right now actually just going for the 76, but he's going to get taken out. Flippy does not care. Uses the high ground to his advantage. Just mows down the Farah to begin with. 2 quick kills here for the defense of Melty. And Dicker really way too far in the back. Just going to get absolutely drilled by Flippy here. Able to knock him back, though. So Dicker somehow living in the middle of that. The offense pick up another kill with Nesh. Not the worst. However, Godspeed is going to go down. There will be no res here now for the offense. And Melty should be able to hold this on. I'm like, why is Lucio so far back here? I get that you want to live, but being that far deep, that can't be where you want to position. It just can't. So offense will be resetting here in a moment. Lucio will be back in the fray a little bit later. Crollo, though, able to get that big pick off on the D-Gun. I wonder if Mabad might just consider rezzing him here. Was what has been called a tempo resurrection. For now, though, he's holding on to it. D-Gun not going to get rezzed up. D-Gun going to have to walk back the long way. So they're going to be defending here without Farah. Flippy, though, does take out Winston pretty early in this fight. It's 5v5. And Crollo just getting gunned down. Nico got into the back line as well. And they got to deal with Flippy here. They have not dealt with Flippy very effectively. He's been able to just pick people off. We do have the barrage coming in here. And everything going the way of Melty right now. They do lose a few people. Cole now saying justice rains from above. Goes down to the fire strike instead. It hasn't been bloodless here for Melty, but they've definitely been in the driver's seat the entire time and very much in control. And now they've already burned 2 minutes off of Hollywood. And again, for those who are just tuning in, this is the round of 16. So if Melty is able to win here on Hollywood, they're going to be 1 map up in the series, and they'll be that much closer to getting a confirmed spot in day number 2, which will be taking place tomorrow, about at the same time. But here we go. The offense is getting right in here. They have a lot of ultimates to use. We'll see just what they're able to do here, but the Grauton comes out. They don't get the capitalization off it that they're looking for. Nico able to Death Blossom right in the back. 2 quick kills here for the defense of Melty. As now Mercy in trouble in the back. Godspeed floating. Godspeed falls to ground. And Reaper going to complete that kill. So, again, not the greatest look here coming out from the offense. A minute 25 left, and they used a lot of ults in that too. They really threw everything into that. They used Sound Bear, they used Graviton, they used Death Blossom, but now they're really going to have to clutch a lot on the Death Blossom. Maybe a Barrage if Kroll is able to get it up in time. But time quickly running away from Kabina here. Speed boost coming in, they're going to rush right in. Nash going to be looking for his opportunity, getting right into this back lobby. Gets into the cafe. Here comes the Death Blossom. Not able to get as much as he wants. 2 kills here for the offense. The D-gun over the top gets a double kill of his own. Not even using Barrage, just landing good rockets here. Still though, this is the best offense we've seen pretty much all round long from the side of Kabina. They are able to get in here, but Flippy and Moonell able to clean it up. Flippy just comes in the attack visor, picks up 2 kills. Now with only 35 seconds left, this is going to be the last offensive attempt here for Kabina to get this payload moving.
That's more like it.
And alt-wise, the only thing they're going to have really going for them here is Barrage. If Kroll's able to land a good Barrage, including taking out Bod, I think they have a chance. If he goes down early, they're probably doomed. But they're going right in. He's going into the back, looking for the 76. Justice raining from above is able to immediately delete Flippy. But again, the problem for them here is that they haven't taken out the Mercy. Bod, though, does not have a res. However, the defense, though, is doing their best here. They're able to get 2 quick kills off of Cabal, and even losing 76 like that real quickly, this is going to be Melty's point to hold. They get the kills they need to get. And we are going to be moving on to map 2 in short order. And they already said they want to go to Nepal. So Kabina wanting to pin their hopes and dreams on King of the Hill.
Play of the match.
Well, play the game coming out from Godspeed. He definitely did have a good res here. It was not enough, however.
Heroes never die.
And I gotta say, in general, I know they've been hit or miss, but they haven't been playing against the most experienced of teams here today. But Melty has been looking better as time has gone on. I think they're a team on the uptick. They were a team in decline for a while, but they've been coming in stronger. And if they are able to get past Kabina here on Nepal, it's gonna be interesting to see what they do in day 2. I definitely want to follow them. I want to see if they're able to get through some of the top teams and if they're able to secure their way to Gamescom, because they definitely have that potential, even if they don't do it here in Qualifier 1. Although, interesting enough is that we do have some notable teams missing from the qualifier here today. There is another event that's going on in Paris involving Creation Esports and a few other notable teams. So maybe for a lot of teams here, this qualifier is actually their best opportunity while the field is a little bit lighter because, of course, Creation Esports is a heavyweight in the EU scene. They are definitely going to be making a big appearance in EU qualifier number 2. So, you know, maybe for teams right now today, this is their opportunity. So we should be ready to go here in Nepal in just a moment. Teams are getting set up once again. Melty, of course, winning on Hollywood, going to be up 1-0. They'll carry that forward, and we'll see if Kabina can actually turn things around on King of the Hill. And we have seen it time and time again where, you know, Melty historically has not been the strongest team on King of the Hill, and they have gotten upset there before. So who knows? Upset potential could definitely be a thing. So everyone's saying GG, you should be going to Nepal here in just a moment. I am ready. I hope you guys are ready. Round of 16, Melty versus Kabina. Round number 2, or map number 2, about to be underway. But wait, now they're saying sec. Melty might have someone going to the bathroom. I probably overdressed a little bit today, although I'm not sure. It seems like there's a mix, right? You have a full dress shirt and jacket, whereas some of the people on the other stream, on the ESL main stream, are wearing jacket plus t-shirt. I don't even know. I almost feel like if I'm going to wear the jacket, maybe I should just wear the dress shirt. I do have Overwatch shirts that I can wear with it if I want to sort of do the combination thing. I had to update my wardrobe a little bit when going to Josh OG last week. It was fun, though. Definitely need to update, though, because they did have that old-timey set where I would have looked really out of place in anything that wasn't something a little bit more formal. Thankfully, no tie. Although you do get to the more serious esports events, you need a tie. It's like one step removed. But we are getting in here. Nepal will be the next map. Melty versus Kabina. Kabina hoping to reverse their fortunes here in the snowy mountains of Nepal. Of course, King of the Hill, a point of contention as of late. We've seen a lot of different team comps, some involving 2 Tracers, 2 Lucios, 2 Winstons, some involving more traditional compositions. EU of the 2 regions definitely seems to favor the more traditionalist setup with, single heroes overall, but it does look like we are going to be seeing at least a double Lucio coming up from the Kabina. Take a look though at Melty though, because we know what they're going. They're gonna have D-Gun here on the Winston, Lunel on the Zarya, Bod on Tracer, Cabal on Lucio. Flippy, I feel like Flippy's not gonna be on D.Va. It could happen just given this map and trying to attack the top though, so don't rule it out. People go D.Va here just to deal with the Bastion, so it could be legitimate. Nico on the Reaper, but no, he's going Tracer. Double Tracer is going to be in play. The D.Va dream is dead. Meanwhile, taking a look here at the offense coming out from the side of Kabina. It's going to be Unhuman on Reaper, Artie on Zarya, Ness on the Tracer, Krolo on 76, and double Lucio coming out into play. And from what we've seen of Melty here today, Flippy is definitely one to watch. This Tracer has been a joy. He has been able to get right in it. 2 kills though coming out from both sides in the very beginning, but the Tracers of Melty doing work. Bod getting 2 kills in the back. He has been unleashed. Flippy in the back line of his own team, able to get another kill as well. So that's going to be a very quick team fight here for the side of Melty. Nothing flashy, just good mechanical kills. And already they have Kabina on the ropes.
Hello there.
Oh, this is my jam.
All right, so both teams getting into it here once again, fighting it out here over the top. D-Gun going to go down right away to Unhuman. First pick here to Kabina. They get a second pick on Human, getting the work done here on Reaper. About to get a triple kill if he can take out Nico here. They're both going to use Wraith form, but Nico in some trouble, going to go down on Human, doing the work here for Kabina. Needs to get 1 or 2 more kills, but they can recap this point in their favor. Looks like they might be doing just that, but there's a big pulse bomb coming off. Does not get the value he's looking for, but that was close, and Human had the burn Wraith for him. And just like that, Kabina going to retake control of the point, so really good Reaper play coming out there from the side of Kabina. But here comes Flippy, already back on the point, gets the pulse bomb stick, eliminates that Reaper threat, and in a just blitz, they're able to come right back here for Melty, and they're going to retake control of this point. King of the Hill can change so quickly, especially when Tracers are involved. Widowmaker like saying a single death can change everything. Well, a single pulse bomb can change everything, as we found out by Tracers in recent times. So both teams resetting here once again. Good amount of ults up for both teams here. Fireworks are going to be in play no matter what. We do have the Tech Visor coming out here from the side of the Kabina offense. Nico though going in for the Melty defense, has Death Blossom at the ready. 2 quick kills here for Melty. Make it 3. Nico with the headshot onto the other Reaper. Now just laying into Winston. Winston, you are already dead. He goes down. And that is going to be a big hold here for Melty. Back and forth from both teams. Melty definitely building up a bit of a lead. For them, they only need to win about 2 more team fights, and they will take round 1 right away from Kabina.
Enemy contact.
Here comes Kabina, though, coming in on the offensive. They run right into Nico. Nico reads them, gives them a taste of Death Blossom, takes out 2. And this is over before it begins. You must check your corners when going in against the Reaper, or the Death Blossom will just ruin your day. The Tracer's gonna clean up the rest of this here. 1 Tracer's still alive here, Kabina, but he just needs to back up, not chain the death, but unfortunately he will go down. And now at 93%, Kabina doesn't have time to wait for him to respawn. They just need to get on top of the point. They need to keep this in overtime. They need to hope for the miracle. Krolo will get on top of the point. So here we go. Will the cavalry be arriving? This is where teams will usually like putting in a whole bunch of Tracers to really just go for the Hail Mary. And the reason is you have 5 Tracers here on the point. You try and just keep things going, build up pulse bombs, look for the miracle, but Nico picking up the double kill here on the point, being the destroyer of miracles, and Melty going to take round 1 right away from Kabina. They are 2 rounds away from booking their entry into day number 2.
Score 0-1.
So both teams resetting here, not seeing too much in the way of changes between the 2 teams, although we do see a double Tracer now coming out from the side of Kabina. They're going to change up just a little bit. They also have a McCree, so hang on. They're not actually sold in the double Tracer. They're going to put Krolo on the 76 instead. So Kabina going with Tracer, 76, Reaper. Not doubling up at all. looking at right now, neither team is doubling up, so both teams playing it a little bit more traditionally here on the Sanctum phase, looking for a little bit more variety in their team comp, not going double Lucio, double Winston, double Tracer, that we saw so much in the NA Cup yesterday. Nico, though, is going to get first pick of the game, is able to get into the backline, takes out on Human, just laying in the shots, going to get the triple kill. Nico starting this out here with a bang for Melty. It's simple, it's effective, it doesn't even involve a Death Blossom, but with those quick kills coming out from Melty, they're going to be able to take first control of this point. Kabina, though, they are going to reset. They are going to be coming right back in. The only thing that they have to worry about here, though, is the ultimate situation. Certainly, ult-wise, a little bit more value to the Melty side. They won that first fight. And Human doesn't care, though. He's going right in. Deacon having to run for his life. He goes down to that Hellfire shotgun. 65 in favor of Kabina, but Nico brings it right back with a shotgun shot of his own. 5v5 here on the point. And Melty slowly turning this in their favor. They get the kills they need to get. They have wiped them out. The res is going to come in towards the end, though, so it will give a little bit of new hope. But the Death Blossom now fully charged up for Nico. Might not even need to use it, though, as really Melty just rolling right into this onslaught from Kabina. Soundbear coming out here. Let's break it down. Melty dropping the beats just to be sure. Moving right in. Killing the stragglers. And this is a little bit rough here for Kabina. They actually lost that fight a little bit before. They needed to just get off of it. They stayed in, and they did get control of the point in the middle of that somehow. Melty just got off the point. They got 20%, but they lost the fight pretty decisively. And it's going to be hard for them to come right back in. And by the way, look at Nico. This is where he's saying here. This is where you need to check your corners because he is waiting for the right opportunity here to just rush into the team as they come up. He's waiting for it. He wants it. He judged it a little bit too early, though. He thought they were coming in. They were not coming in. Now she's able to kill Bod. Now 65 in favor of Kabina. They're moving right in. Offensive Death Blossom coming the way out. They have 4 kills now to their name. And that's a bit of a misplay there by Melty, as now Kabina in good position here to retake control of this point and get the percentage going in their favor. Nico just went out a little bit too early. I can understand, though. You're saying there's Reaper, you want to get value, you want to just go in, wipe the entire team, but unfortunately for him, they had the patience, but he's going right in. He still does have that ult that's ready. Will be able to take out Zarya. 65 now in favor of Melty as they move forward, and they will have another opportunity to just retake this point. Though Kabina looking a little bit stronger here than perhaps they've looked all series long. Objective will be captured back in favor of Melty. They didn't even have to blow a single ult for it. And speaking of ults, we've been talking about Death Blossom, but Moonell does have a Graviton Surge at the ready. Not a whole lot of heroes on the Kabina side can actually get out of a Graviton, so if he gets a good one, it should have all sorts of value. Graviton, though, comes down, does get pretty much no one in it aside from the Zarya at the end. The counter Graviton coming in as Nico goes for the Death Blossom, only takes out one, gets killed by Krollo. Weird Gravitons coming out from both sides, but Kabina right now coming back in force, bending this game to their will, and they're going to retake control of this point. Although with 86% to Melty, Kabina's now in the rough spot where they effectively have to hold on for the rest of the game. Not the worst position to be in here for Melty, but they can't get complacent, since really they only have about 2 team fights to take this back. No team really charged up on ults as they move forward here. And either team here are going to have to win this by the books. Although, Bod is about to have a pulse bomb. We'll see if he can get right to the back. We'll take out Dicker in the very beginning of the fight. Krollo, though, turning the tide on the Nico. 5v5 here. Bod, what are you going to do with this pulse bomb? He's looking in the back, and he's just going to eat a McCree bullet to the head. He did not get the warning that it was high noon. Unfortunately, though, kind of a misplay coming out here from the side of Kabina. They let Melty retake this point, even while still having people alive. So now, 95%, they're in the danger zone. 2 kills coming out here from Melty, and Melty, all they have to do is just keep contest on this point, and they're actually going to take this. And for Kabina, they just have to stay on this point, period. They have to keep it in overtime. If they don't, they are going to lose this round. They're going to be down 2 rounds to 0, and that's exactly where we're going. So I guess they lost the fight anyway, so it doesn't matter too much, but that definitely felt like a little bit of absent-mindedness, awareness-wise, from Kabina. There's no reason why they should have given up the point before they were actually wiped out, because even if they were winning that fight, that would have really bit them quite harshly. Alrighty, so we are getting here into the 3rd and final Nepal stage. Of course, we could repeat a stage if Kabina is able to win this. It will be the Shrine. This is way more wide open. Used to see Widowmaker play here before Widow got nerfed into the ground. I wouldn't say she got nerfed in the ground. We actually still see her quite a bit. Just, she's not good enough to where people actually want to see her too much on King of the Hill. Though, never say never. Either way, though, we do see the two Tracers here coming out from the side of Melty. Melty just going to run this double Tracer offense, hope to put things in their favor. And Flippy's been great all day long. He has been getting the most consistent value on his team, on Tracer, just getting to the back line, getting good kills, not even so much pulse bombs, but unfortunately for him, he picks the wrong area to go in, gets his face melted right off. 4 quick kills here for Kabina. Nesh leading the way. And that's going to be very decisive. Melty, uncharacteristically, just getting wiped out there.
Let's coordinate our efforts.
And by the way, speaking of ults here, look at Krollo. Krollo already at 61%. It is not easy to build 76 ult up that quickly. So he's going to have attack visor here for the next fight. Really good position here for the side Kabina. If they're going to do the reverse sweep here in Nepal, why not start it right here, right now? So offensive Melty coming right in. Nico actually taking a lot of poke to start this out. Will be able to take out Godspeed before going down. Unhuman goes down. 2 quick kills here from Melty. And despite taking all sorts of poke, they're still in this. Pulse Bomb goes off. 4 kills now for Melty. And they are bringing this right back. No ultimates required. That's going to be a team wipe horn and a capture coming up from Melty. I will note though, for when it comes to offensive ults coming out here from the side of Kabina, they do have a tactical visor out. Krollo will be looking for the flank on here. And Tac Visor, when not having to deal with shields, very, very powerful, as long as he doesn't run afoul of the Winston. Unhuman takes out Flippy. Flippy was looking for the back bomb, was not able to get it. 2 quick kills for Unhuman, and here comes Attack Visor. Krollo moving in, has Lucio in his sights, and he is just going to gun him down. A good Tac Visor coming up from Krollo, good positioning, and Kabina just bringing this right back in their favor.
I'm feeling angry.
So, offense, defense going to be resetting here. The one thing that's good for Melty is that Melty does have a lot of ultimates coming right back up in their favor, including the dreaded Wombo of Graviton Surge into Pulse Bomb. So they're going to be coming right up here in just a moment. Bunel looking for his opportunity. Will be doing the group hug treatment in just a moment, but no, he's going to get melted down by Artie first. He just waited way too long to actually do what he needed to do. And as a result, Kabina going to push Melty out, and now they are 40% away from taking this round and clawing their way back into this map. So both teams about to get into it here in just a moment. Melty looking to turn fortune in their favor. They've been having a rough round. Here's the Graviton coming out. Is Bod going to be coming in here with the Pulse Bomb? He will come at the Pulse Bomb. Takes out 2 with the explosion. But the defense of Kabina getting right back into it. Able to turn it back in their favor despite the Wombo. 4 kills to their name. And Unhuman not even feeling the need the Death Boss in there. So Melty in trouble. About to be down 90% to 29%. All they can do now is go Tracers and hope to stall this out. They are not in a position to do anything other than that. So prepare yourselves for cavalry, because I assure you it is coming. Overtime in progress. Kabina, will you be able to hold? Here comes Melty, and oh my goodness, the bomb from Nico takes out 3. And Melty is going to retake this at the very end, and they will put themselves right back in the game. The Tracer dream is real.
My ultimate is charging.
Alrighty, so we are getting Melty holding in there. They want to get the 3-0 here on Nepal, end this series 2-0 in their favor. Offensively, though, this has been pretty good from the side of Kabina. All they need to do is win one team fight. They will take this round. Attack Visor coming in from Krollo. He's looking for his opportunity. Not able to get a kill here just yet. We'll go down to Flippy in the back. That was great positioning by Flippy to take out Krollo. And now down that offensive power, I feel like Melty should be able to take this, as Flippy just going in, laying in the damage, getting the double kill. Nico with the support. And the 3 Tracers of Melty going to hold. And now, as good as Kabina was earlier in the set, for them, they really need to get something going here on this next push. If they lose the next team fight, they are almost certainly going to lose this game. And look at all the bombs that are loaded right now for the side of Melty. Bod, Flippy, and Nico loaded for bear. If even a single one of these pulse bombs lands, that might be it. Nico looking for the pulse bomb, throws it on the stairs, does not connect. Neither does Flippy. Bod is the last pulse bomb remaining, doesn't use it just yet. Unhuman does Death Blossom, takes out Nico. 5v5 here on the point. Both teams getting into it. Flippy, though, taking out Artie. 1 or 2 more kills, and Melty will have this game. Will they be able to get it? This is Kabina fighting for their tournament life. And Bod still hang on to his pulse bomb as Unhuman gets a double kill. Graviton Surge coming out. He saves it for the Wombo. There's the bomb. Great value obtained from Bod on the double kill. And now this should be Melty's game. I'm not sure if anyone is still alive here. They even force us into overtime. Artie's trying. He's not going to make it. And it is GG. Melty will move on to day number 2, taking out Kabina here in the round of 16. Well played to them.
Play of the match.
Wicked!
Play the match coming up from Nico here. This has to be his triple bomb.
Ever get that feeling, deja vu?
So really good stuff coming up from Melty. They will move on to day number 2. What we're going to do here, we're going to see if we can hop into another game. There are other games being casted right now, or other games being played, so we should be able to get in. This bracket was moving relatively quickly, so we definitely want to bring you more Overwatch action if we can. It's been several good sets here so far in the day. Thank you so much for tuning in. This has been the Overwatch Atlantic Showdown, and we'll be back in just a few minutes as we see what is available here on the day. Stay tuned.